Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
But first, a brand new word from our sponsor.
Guys, Black Friday is coming up. The holiday season is here. I know you're looking for gifts for either yourself or for people in your family, and check out Extra. They got a brand new wallet of ours.
Limited edition. You have that Ferrari red slip that looks like this coming back, and it's sleek. It's awesome. I always get compliments when I whip my wallet out, so check it out. Get it for yourself or for your friends or family.
Huge
for the holidays.
Big time sale. Yeah, so good stuff there. You ready for the news?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. A little bit of an update from last week. People were upset, not just us, about Mortal Kombat's $10 fatality.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, and so they were doing it was a Halloween fatality, if you don't know, where you pay $10 and that's all you got. And it was nothing, and people were calling them out for it, saying, well, this is not the direction of monetization that we want to go to. So NetherRealms has heard you.
Oh, what did they say?
Yeah, they said that next week you can access the Seasonal Fatalities bundle, which includes the Halloween, Thanksgiving, and upcoming Winter Fatality. And those who purchase the Halloween Fatality will have access to the bundle at no extra cost. So for the price of one $10 Fatality, you get 3. So
Okay, but hold on. How much is this other one?
Oh, the full bundle? No one has any idea. IGN thinks it's going to cost $30 for 3.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
$30.
That's what they were speculating. So it's only speculation.
No, because that doesn't make any sense. Why would they apologize for it and then just say, hey, here's 2 more that are $10 each?
So if you purchase the Halloween Fatality, you get the other 2 for free. But if you want to buy all 3 of them later on, it's $30 for the package.
No, they're not selling 3 fatalities for $30. Let's not repeat that because we don't know that, right?
Yeah, we said the IGN is currently speculating. According to IGN, they think it's going to be a $30 package.
No. Why would they apologize for having a $10 Halloween fatality and then give a concession in the future? I think you're wrong. That something is not adding up. Why would they then sell future fatalities for the same price?
I don't know why they'd sell $10 in the first place.
Are you sure it's not? Okay. I was thinking that this would be a positive story. They said, hey, we're sorry. You can have these new fatalities coming out for Thanksgiving for free. And anybody that bought the previous fatality, see, that's the part that disconnects. Because they're like, well, you guys get this for free. But it's like, well, but if it's free already, then everybody gets it for free. If the Thanksgiving one is free already, then everybody gets it for free.
It's not going to be free.
Yeah, so the free thing, the only thing you get for free is if you already purchased the Halloween one. Then, so I'll read the quote again. So the quote, next week you can access the Seasonal Fatalities bundle, which includes the Halloween, Thanksgiving, and upcoming Winter Fatality. Those who purchase the Halloween Fatality will have access to the bundle at no extra cost. End quote. So like
no extra cost.
So it is. What that means is players, if they want to do this, which you shouldn't want to do this, you go back, you buy the Halloween Fatality, and you'll get 3 fatalities for $10.
If they allow that.
If they allow that to happen now.
Yeah.
Where you get to go purchase it now and go back. So.
Did they lower the cost of it now?
No, it's still $10.
I don't understand this story. This is them not apologizing, not changing, and saying, here, we're going to do something for you while simultaneously not doing anything.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So.
But it's a bundle, Joe. Now, well, again, we don't know what the other price is going to be.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit lower, but at the same time, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to pay for that.
It sets a bad precedent. So, like again, like we mentioned before, there is no official price listed for the Seasonal Fatalities. Just going, and I think, quote, IGN speculates that the package could run you $30. So.
No, because that's, $30. That's like the character pack for 4 new characters, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 10 fatalities, number of brutalities, that the price is overinflated. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the response has been pretty poor. Quote.
Because it's not really an apology.
I mean, they're giving you 2 things for free that they were going. So the joke is, we all were joking here that, hey, if they did Halloween, they're definitely going to do Thanksgiving, they're definitely going to do Christmas, and they're going to be $10 each. Yep. And that was the plan the entire time.
The stupid speculation on IGN's part is what's throwing me off. IGN thinks that in the end, all 3 of them are going to cost $30.
The package. So the package will include the 3. And then whatever else is included in the package. Maybe there's other bonus stuff, but
to apologize to the first people for paying $10 for a single fatality, and then later on charging everybody else $10 for fatality does not make sense.
Oh, I know. I mean, we're in agreement. I don't think this is good at all in any way.
I think IGN has that wrong, because that does not make any sense.
Let's see. What is...
Well, it said at no extra cost, because we still
Yes, the people that spent $10 will get 3 fatalities for $10. So the only thing that I'm understanding is, here's how it really is, how I think it is that it's $10 for the holiday pack. And the holiday pack will include the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the retroactive Halloween. So, are you willing to spend $10 for 3 fatalities? No! No! $10 for 3 fatalities is still a big whopping fucking no! Do not monetize your fucking fatalities like this. People, I have been asking Ed Boon and NetherRealms for more fatalities for years and years, decades, multiple games now, and they say, okay, well, here's a way where we can monetize it and charge you the price of a game for a few more fatalities, which makes no fucking sense. The way that you bring players back, you get players excited, is you do these holiday fatalities and you make them free, or you make them earnable in the game by playing it and winning.
That would be a pretty good approach, but they don't agree.
Fuck! I'll just make a set. I gotta make, once they reveal the pricing for the holiday, whenever that is. That's when we'll go hard, and we'll have all the information in front of us, and we'll be able to, as a community, push back against this. Because if it's a false apology and a feigning, oh, we're gonna change, or we're gonna thank you for your feedback, fuck you, we're gonna do it anyway. No, we're not. I'm not letting that.
I mean, it's a $70 game. It's a super premium. It's a premium purchase price, right? And so
that's good. Yeah, it's already $70. It's not 60 or 70.
Yeah, and so some people are happy with the amount of characters you get. Other people were less excited about the number of characters. And then you're selling character packs, and then you're selling fatalities. So it's like it all kind of adds up and makes you. Or we'll talk a little bit later on about some of the WB initiatives, but this absolutely fits with some of the stuff that I imagine WB's telling NetherRealm. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is NetherRealms, but there's some bad stuff. Bad stuff going on there. We have a major Nintendo officially announced a live action Zelda movie. So Maze Runner,
huge.
Yeah, Maze Runner director Wes Ball to direct, production co-financed by Nintendo and Sony Pictures. Now, the only thing I want to know is this going to be better than the live-action Super Mario movie? I don't think so, because that one's a classic.
That's a gem. You shut your mouth.
Yeah,
it's so good.
People were a little upset that Avi Arad, the guy he's produced some incredible things, but he's also the guy that forced Sam Raimi to shove literally everything in Spider-Man 3, and he's like, no, all of the things. He's like, no, I want to do this in multiple movies, and so people blame him for, Morbius and that disaster and some of the other things. So, but I do know it's probably gonna make $1 billion. Like, this movie is.
It's bound to, because obviously. The Super Mario one. Oh. Everyone loves Super Mario. And now everyone loves Zelda as well.
Oh, absolutely. We have no information on who's being cast. The
Danny
live action
DeVito.
cast as
Link.
As Link. Okay. But yeah.
Did you find out more bad information on it?
No, man. This is across the line. The second Mortal Kombat starts selling fatalities, I'm out. And I'm feeling mournful and loss over a childhood fucking favorite. I cannot support a company that's going to continue to release $10 Fatality DLC. I don't care how good the fighting game is. Especially, now you want to make it a free-to-play game, and you want to do that bullshit, maybe, but you can't be charging people $70 up front, plus another $40 for Game Pass and additional characters and stuff. And then on top of that, have people pay for fatalities that they've been asking for you to add 1 or 2 more fatalities into the game for decades.
Yeah. And they were probably going to do it forever. I mean, January you get the ball dropping, and then
Mortal Kombat 2 comes out. It's getting worse and worse. And I predicted this in the last fucking Mortal Kombat that there's this potential of this happening, and now it's happened. I'm in shock, and I don't know how to react, and I don't want this to happen.
We'll get more news on that later when they finally.
I'm gonna see if I can DM Ed Boon or something.
Like,
I don't know if he controls all that shit. If that's WB that's forcing that stuff in there, or if that's NetherRealm's forcing it in. I don't know, but it makes me feel like shit when they're like, "We hear your feedback, so here is 3 fatalities for $12."
Maybe more. I think it's more than 12.
That's unacceptable. I'm sorry. It's just unacceptable. And when Mortal Kombat 2 rolls around, it's going to be worse. It is going to be worse. We are the frog. We are in the pot. And they're slowly going to turn the heat up. All right. Let's move on because we got a lot to cover.
Valve is working on a very important Steam feature that I know OJ's been looking forward to for a very long time. The ability to hide all those weird sex games from your friends. So
I've been asking for that forever. I was like, look, I want to buy this game, but then it's going to show people who own this game is me.
Yeah. So they're going to add the ability to right-click and select, private. And so your Steam catalog is pretty much like having your browser history on there for all your friends. And so for you people out there that are buying those real weird ones, and I know you are because they're always like the most popular games on Steam, you'll be able to hide that from everybody. So
I would assume that would have been a feature a long time ago. Not everyone wants to put their business out there.
Yeah.
Especially, what was the one we talked about last week? Sex with Hitler. What? All right, let's talk a little bit about Blizzard, a company that I used to love and is now a talent vacuum. World of Warcraft director says players who pay for early access, remember we talked about you get to pay $90 for a $50 expansion, and it gets you 3 days early. Now, I'm going to explain this to you because some people didn't understand. An MMO is an open world, and when they reveal a new place, you're like a pioneer. You go out, you don't know what's out there. There's this really amazing feeling of exploration, and like being able to do all those things is what Blizzard is wanting to monetize. And they're going to deny the majority of people go, I'm not giving you $40 for that experience because it's horseshit. But this is not like a single-player game where everyone's going to have exactly the same experience. People are looking for different things.
Yeah.
And so Blizzard put out this long thing. It's like, hey, they said, it is a trend across the industry that we're paying attention to. A number of games have done it. We're looking to make sure that we're maximizing the value of our expansion offerings of these expansion bundles.
Maximizing our profit?
Yes.
Yeah. So he said value of the game. I was like, that's not
value of the game for him.
Yeah.
It's the value that they get from the game. That's so fucked. Like, that's so corporate speak. That corporate commander would be fucking proud of that sentence. And that shit went out in public. Yeah. That's what he's saying to everybody.
Yeah.
And is that not pay to win? Is that not like I'm gaining an advantage in the world over newer players coming in?
Yeah. I mean,
I saw them saying, well, there won't be long-term effects. So there's short-term effects.
Yeah. I mean,
you're admitting that there are short-term effects. That it's like what there won't be long-term effects. Are you saying when the game shuts down and nobody cares about it anymore?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, you're right.
And you made your $40 for nothing.
This is a subscription game too. This isn't like a single purchase one. So I mean,
no, fuck Blizzard, man. Fuck what World of Warcraft for doing this, and it's just stupid. And
just want to make more money.
I hate it.
And more
it's like selling fatalities.
More sad news.
And more great Blizzard news.
I can't handle no more, man. I got a fucking headache. I had a headache this morning.
Blizzard really knows their audience, and they've said that StarCraft could return, but not necessarily as a real-time strategy game. Which
I tweeted about that.
It's like, yeah, that is exactly what people want. It's like, you know what I want from StarCraft?
Fucking arena shooter
or interactive sex game or something else that's going to be on Steam.
Sex game.
Tell me more about this sex game.
Actually. So it's been 13
Dating
years.
simulator.
Well, now I can hide it though. So now I can.
Now you can hide it. Yeah, and they actually have been releasing their games on Steam because they're losing market share. It's been 13 years since StarCraft 2 came out. I remember when StarCraft 1 came out, and I kind of, missing, we'll actually have the opportunity because some of the StarCraft 1 devs formed a new studio, and their RTS is coming out, something that we've been keeping an eye out here. This is just another thing that I
gotta support RTSs. I understand they don't make money like they do in the past, but we are actually having a lot more RTSs come out recently, like a rebirth of them, so I'm happy for that. Maybe they can prove, Blizzard wrong. But, yeah, they want to monetize StarCraft, not necessarily RTS. I wouldn't put it past them to make another mobile fucking clicker with StarCraft like they did Command & Conquer. EA did that with Command & Conquer, but
he had
Blizzard
so much
is like,
fun.
oh, they're doing it, so we'll do it.
Yeah.
He had so much fun playing it up there.
That's literally what their fucking press release said regarding the early access $40. They're doing it, so we're doing it.
Yeah. Hey, they're making money in unscrupulous
We've seen
ways.
other people do this, we are also doing this.
You made $80. 2 people got that. It's like, well, we got to do it too.
Yeah, we better do it.
Hopefully, we get 160 this time.
Yeah. And of course, the major release of the game. I mean, it just incentivizes all the bad things. We've talked about this a bunch before, but they're gonna start making games release on a fucking Tuesday at 11:30, which is the most inconvenient time if you're an adult, and they're gonna be like, well, if you give us $90, it releases on Friday at 5 p.m., which is like the perfect time, and that's your 3-day window. And they're like, you better give us money if you want to play with all your friends, and you want to be able to like see your kids and go to your
scummy.
job. They just. That's the direction we're heading in. Okay. The Escapist. I don't know if you guys are everyone's familiar with this. You should be. They've done a bunch of great things on the internet. Zero punctuation. A lot of, and they got sold last year, and so they were given a bunch of goals, and they were like vague goals, and apparently they didn't meet them. So the Escapists fired their editor, and everyone else quit. Said no, fuck you. If you're firing him and you're going to be doing all this bullshit, we're leaving too. So Ben, Yahtzee, Croshaw, I've got the full list of people. Amy Campbell, Parks Harmon, Darren Mooney, Matt Laughlin. They're all leaving, and they're actually going to do their own thing, which is actually great to hear.
Yes.
So like all the content they make, you will still be able to see. It just won't be under the Escapist. But this is another way how you just choke out art, right? You set all these ridiculous goals that you demand that they do this monetization and blow all these things up, and then you set them up for failure, and then when they don't do it, we're like, well, we're going to fire you and bring your own people. It's like, well, that's how you lose all the artists.
Yeah.
And like, and this is exactly
there goes the passion and everything. Is like, well, luckily they're going to do their own thing. And
passion? I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I bought you to make money.
Not anymore.
Get on out of here. Get on out of here. If you're not making me money, get the fuck out.
Yeah. So we'll keep you updated on the new studio that they're making. So it's going to be called Second Wind, their new Outland. So keep an eye out for Second Wind and the stuff that they make. But yeah, kind of bad news if you're a big fan of the Escapist, but you'll at least be able to get the content. So sorry, more sad corporate news.
Bro, I just read another fucking thing on Mortal Kombat. Omni-Man, obviously there's a price for Omni-Man, but now they're also selling an Omni-Man announcer pack voiced by J.K. Simmons for 1,000 Dragon Crystals. That's another $10 on top of those who bought the $40 combat pack and the potentially $30 additional fatalities. So now, if you want additional announcers, you got to pay $10 per announcer. $10 per announcer! $10 per fatality!
The bundle pack.
$10 for looking at the game wrong!
Well, the bundle pack is going to be Black Friday, so it's going to be $19.99 instead of $30. So you better get it.
No, they would never do that, Joe. It's $40. You want the combat pack? $40. Black Friday price? $40.
Yeah. $39.99.
Stupid idiot.
Plus tax, though.
Damn.
Fuck y'all. fuck y'all for turning rewards and fucking replayability into a goddamn cash grab. You're treating your players like shit, and in return, I'm gonna treat you like shit. Fuck out of here.
It's not wrong.
Sony has said that they're going to delay 6 live service titles between now and 2026.
And by the way,
Suicide
it was
Squad.
confirmed that Homelander is not voicing his
By
character.
Anthony.
The fuck is that? So you're telling me you're getting all this money for nothing, like these fucking digital things that take like a little bit to produce, and it's like almost pure profit, and you can't pay Anthony Starr to fucking voice that. You could play J.K. Simmons, and then you're like, well, now that we got J.K. Simmons in, how can we continue to make money off of his voice? $10 announcer pack. Maybe that's why, because Anthony Starr was like, man, I don't have time to do the announcer pack. I could voice my character, but I don't got time to do, a 3 more day session or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. And then just he's gonna sound so stupid. You're gonna be like, I'm Homelander. It's like, what? That's not Homelander.
Yes, it is.
I'm Homelander.
Bizarro
Take
Homelander.
They get somebody completely inappropriate to voice the character.
I mean, that makes sense when it's not
Gilbert
exactly
Gottfried.
his face. Oh, may he rest in peace.
Yes, man, he runs in peace.
But yeah, the problem is Anthony Starr's face is there, so when it's not Anthony Starr's
That's
voice, it looks
fucked.
weird. It just looks
That's
weird.
wrong.
All
They're
right.
trying to turn into like a fucking, forget it.
A mobile game?
No, yeah, a mobile game, or like the train games that have like $300 or $3,000 in DLC with all the different train variations.
Buy either all of that or a house.
Yeah.
This train has a railing on the side, but this train's railing is on the engine instead of on the passenger cars.
This train has a fatality. Like, oh. Okay. Yeah, Sony has delayed a bunch of live service games, saying that the quality's just not there. And so Sony's big push, we've talked about them wanting to do way more live service stuff. They acquired Bungie. They
But
want
it's
like
not good.
they want the Last of Us live service game. They want a Horizon live service games. And so it's like there's a lot of these titles in development, but according to Sony corporate, the quality's not quite there yet, so they're delaying them out a little bit. And so I guess that's a good thing. And then right after that, Warner Brothers said in their big financial meeting, is set to expand its game IPs to live service and free to play. This comes from the new CEO. He said, our focus is on transforming our biggest franchises from largely console and PC based with 3 to 4 year release schedules to include more always-on gameplay through live service,
Terrible idea.
multi-platform, and free-to-play extensions. Of course, there's a big picture of Superman
Yes,
at the very
I
top
saw
up
that.
here.
Make Superman a live service.
Wow. With the goal to have more players spending more time on more platforms. Ultimately, we want to drive engagement and monetization over long cycles at higher levels where.
But nobody likes it. Look what's going on with Bungie right now, and that's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah. So I mean, Sony actually the the Last of Us game was delayed because Bungie said that it didn't look very good. But so like this is WB. WB owns Mortal Kombat, so we've kind of come full circle where it's like, look. He even said Mortal Kombat 1, released on September 14, has sold nearly 3 million units. They're really happy with how it's being monetized. That's the future that they want to see. So it's like,
Who said that?
This is Zaslav, the CEO of Warner Brothers.
Then it is
So
Warner
it's him.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
And still no word on Suicide Squad, right?
I mean,
We saw
What do you mean the word? The word is it's coming, and it's a fucking live service. That's the fucking word.
yeah.
it
Looks
doesn't
like
look
shit.
good. Exactly.
Superman's in it, so you're gonna buy it anyway. All right.
It's a live
Joe?
service. We'll see.
Yeah. So he's mentioned all of these major things. He's like, hey, look, Hogwarts killed it for us, made 15 million units, earned $1 billion in
I'm
revenue.
fucking surprised that game has no like real microtransactions. It's just
He wasn't
wild.
CEO at the time of its development.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
So give
the
it
next,
time.
Yeah, give it time.
Give it time. Because
We're predicting it here. If they do another Hogwarts 2, gonna be some microtransactions.
We've heard about their new Quidditch live service multiplayer game coming out, and so there's a lot of stuff planned, and so I would not be surprised if we see
Oh yeah, it's coming sooner rather than later. I forgot about the Quidditch.
deeper microtransactions within Mortal Kombat, deep microtransactions with Suicide Squad, and I mean I know it was just a picture of Superman up there, but it's not far fetched to think that like they're going to take all of their biggest IPs and go, let's make a live service game for all of them. So. And they're not free.
That's terrible.
WB
That's
is
terrible.
not selling free games. It's like going to be $70 game plus live service monetization. So, yeah.
Well, I will have none of it.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that shit.
No.
No, I'm not
What
going to buy it.
What if there's a Superman game where you can get a Henry Cavill skin?
It's going to be $30, I bet.
$30 and it doesn't come with his voice. It's like so.
I have no problem paying for premium skins, especially if they're licensed. That's not an issue. What's an issue is paying $10 for a couple of announcer lines, paying $10 for a single fatality that people have been asking that you increase the number of fatalities for decades. You know, because the combat packs, I don't mind. It's $40, 4 new characters. And in the single character, you have so many moves, so many costumes, so many specials, including 2 fatalities, 3 if you count brutalities, and any, you know, specials. So it's just the
everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I got for this one.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
But you know what won't make you sad? An extra wallet. You get a 12-month warranty, free returns within 100 days, free shipping. Check out the link below.
We actually sell good fucking products here. Physical fucking products that you can use for years and years on the daily.
Yeah.
Buy this. Don't buy a fucking fatality.
Yeah, big discounts on the wallet, and they're doing 40% off the tracker cards right now, which are great. I put them in my luggage, my magic bag, all sorts of other stuff. So
Yep.
So.
All right, we'll see you on episode 2.